all very excited to be here. My name is Ethel Kaweesa. I was given a wonderful, I don't know where it came from, so I will not go very far, but I am here on behalf of the AIB. I am part of the leadership team, and I am here with Amy and Arinze, the two you just met. Okay. And I am also the director of the AIB Credit Union Initiative, a program that AIB has started. Okay, I am going to be brief, but I wanted to talk to you about the organization and the importance of women in our organization, and basically a little bit of where I'm coming from, and lastly, 2 points maybe that you can take home. Okay. Africans in Boston, or AIB, since its incorporation, Africans in Boston is committed to supporting the different African diaspora communities in the Boston area as well as Massachusetts at large. And this support is done through programs. We have many programs and services, events just like this, to educate, entertain, and foster a growth in the diaspora community, right here where we are. Okay. We are currently engaged in so many programs, but I am going to talk about 2 of them for now, and one of them is the Book of List. The Book of List is you can find it on our website, and it's basically for members or visitors where they can access valuable resources regarding African-owned businesses in the area. For example, if you came into Boston and you wanted to eat ugali or matoke, an African food, whereby you can look into the web and see the restaurant that you want to go to. Okay. The other initiative I want to talk about this is the credit union. Okay, Africans in Boston has embarked on a campaign to create a first African diaspora credit union in the US, so we think, to provide members with a financial vehicle that gives them an opportunity to achieve financial freedom, and which will allow us to create generational wealth while supporting communities around us. Okay, we hope this will be part or the solution altogether, or part of the solution to alleviate the high levels of poverty within the Black communities around Boston. Many of our communities do not have savings, they do not have checking accounts, therefore they're less likely to have property, own homes, or investments. That makes it hard to move up into the world. So the plan for the credit union is to create a structure and pool resources to support the African diaspora community members to improve their way of life. Right. Okay. And secondly, I'm going to talk about the women, the important role of women in our organization, the African in Boston. It is with great pleasure that I will report that we have a ratio equal to male and female in our organization, and women are doing a wonderful job. And you will see we have, you'll see them on the panel. They're all here. We are very proud of them. You will hear about their inspiring stories, admire their commitment to life, to making life better for themselves as well as people around them. Okay, and these women, there's so many over here, and they're all involved into something. You know, if it's not for women in Burkina Faso, it's some children in Uganda, or it's some girls, educating girls in Cameroon. They all have something, and I am inspired by them because these are ladies who have jobs, who are okay, but they still take the time to actually go overboard to think about these issues that matter to other people. And they're all very committed on this. Okay. Lastly, I will not say much about myself because she did a great job, but basically what brings me to this line of work, I joined Africans in Boston about a year ago, and the reason I joined, I attended one of its events. They do have these events where they invite scholars, political leaders, and what have you, very educational. And on that particular event, I was honored to hear Dr. Arikana, of the ambassador of the African Union. If you have not heard her, please make a point. On Africans in Boston, there is a video about her. She is very inspiring. And I was inspired by what she said. She basically said, this is our time, okay? And we have to do something. And you can all agree. So, okay. And lastly, maybe 2 things that I think we should go, that I'll leave you with are, remember us, you know, when you leave here. Remember us, remember Phenomenal Women, remember us. Don't just go home and put everything back, put everything away. Remember this. And also the second point is take an initiative. You're going to learn from people here with so much experience. They have gone through this for you. So just take a little bit of what they give you and maybe implement it in your daily life. It could be home, it could be your work. That's all I have to say. Thank you very much. Thank you for listening.